Perfect. Wait, you want me to use desktop instead of me talking? So we've got the first sinker coming in with a rip roaring fourth straight. Sorry, first of the torrents. Obviously, both players are going to have a different strategy for how they deal with it. Because there were ships there, Pat. As you can see, he's got his little colors there and a lovely paint job. And we're going to keep trying that. Yeah, I'll try. Oh shit, I got bets to do. I did what you told me to, Pat. And because we can, we're going to give you all a little seed money for your first betting. I have no idea how that sounds. Let me know. Now I'm going to try and fix. No. So soon here's just going to be a little unfocused. So obviously the sinker swarms stand together. Rick O'Lee is going to come ripping her in the back. Full credit to Paul Johnson. Those are some lovely paint jobs. I'll be honest, as an ace player, Rick O'Lee always gives me a little bit of something to be afraid of.
I know he intended to, and
Okay, so I played a card, so it's your action.
6 ships on 3 ships is obviously a big advantage. But I've always got to, root for Soon Tier when I can. It's a focus on the white torrent. Oh, he's considering changing his mind. No, that's an evade, looks like. An evade. Lovely and shiny.
away
Yeah.
a decent amount of damage.
I was in kind of.
It was going to be close either way. Yeah, no, that was
The thing I was looking for out of this, I had one more remaining right there. Was the next one. And that's my only hope I really had. Because I thought he was going to get some more shields on there, which I thought he wasted my shield. Now, if I could have rolled nuts with this, I could have a chance. But what did you have? 17? 18. Yeah, I was still close. So I don't think I could have done that. I need to do that last round. Yeah. This round, I built up. Now, when I had it, when you, way back when you had taken those, when you had done that was crazy that you had this, because I had this, yeah, I had this twin strike to kill, that was right.
X-Wing side of Q players, please come to the side of the table. X-Wing side of Q players, please come to the side of the table.
Good job, man. Thanks. No, that's good game. Once you get to round 3 of the pound, you don't get any more. It's an off game. So even I mean, Vader can still close. He's one of the ones rolling too, man.
your roll weren't great, but I think you had a shot.
I had my strike on the top. Yeah. I mean, with as much dice mixing as I have in this game, kind of focus, even if I can get you by round 3, it's gone. Okay, so this is us. This is council. This is? So, you're part of that? I am. Really? Yeah, joined the stream team. Okay. About 4 months ago now. Oh, yeah? Yeah, we previously was just a straight competitive team. Wasn't doing a whole lot of content. Yeah. And decided to expand a little bit. Sweet. That's awesome. Good. Yeah, check out twitch.tv/SDCom. Yeah, because I think, what did we recently? Yeah, we did a Q&A on Monday. We did the regional last weekend in Minnesota. Okay. Y'all based out of here? Okay. That's why we're traveling with some people. Yeah.
I missed on the Q&A. What was the reason given that I'm your most handsome fan? Or did that not even get asked?
I did not get asked. Didn't think it
I
was
always
me.
like the hyperloops better.
I mean, the answer was obvious. I felt like it didn't need to be vocalized. All right, have a good hey, you too, man. Appreciate it. That was fun. Good time. Good luck with this. Thank you. That was your favoring for the tournament? I'm just really familiar with all the different plays. Play with what you're comfortable with. See, I've been trying to do other stuff that's not really in my wheelhouse. I've played so much Vader Guido in the past. I'm just used to finding things. So I'm trying to do Raylo. Raylo is so, yeah, so sequence. It's one of those sequences. So, I mean, it's the most solid, I would say, probably. I think it's probably better than Vader. There's no bad news. Yes. There's like it's not. It doesn't always have the most favorable matchups in the field, but there's not a matchup where like, well, I lose this game. Well, now the only thing when I did Dallas 5. I took Kylo too fast, and I was afraid. Because I faced 2, and I was like, man, if I can face a field of Raylo, because I thought that's what was going to happen, but only face 2 for the day. And so, now when it gets a Palp, but it got me. I mean, Palp is still a pretty good matchup for you. There's a lot of solutions. Yeah. So I was trying, but Phasma decided not to show up on that match. And then the one that is plus Phasma. Her special is 3s all day. Yeah. And I had faced Chopper Droids and had it won. And the dude got a Chopper Chewies out. Before, and I was like, okay, did 5. And I was like, alright. Roll it out again, got the 4 again. And I don't know, I was like, what? That's 9 on 29. I was like,
Deviant are going to throw those up. It might not be today. I'm just waiting for some of them to come in so we can put up a post about them. But we'll know later this afternoon. We're giving everyone a chance to earn some whoopies.
I was like, fist is coming, I gotta get those down. I kind of knew it was. I was okay. I knew the pop was going to go in water. That's all. Yeah. I mean, at that point, there was a decent enough chance that I wasn't going to get it. I had probably 10 or 15 cards left in deck. And I only had 1 left, so I pitched my other one. Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, definitely would have been different if you got full use of paper.
Oops.
Just a man, you and all that double. Oh gosh, Lord.
He's been showing up with disrupts all day.
Disrupt?
Because I had to need more. Because I had that twin strike.
So, that twin strike has been doing damage.
Good. Yep. I built the Java Palpatine with Lightsaber Mastery and Twin Strike what my moves.
Howdy, howdy, folks. How's it going? For those of you that watched the first round, you can see we're dramatically improving as time goes on.
No, Twin Strike.
And get the other one in. Oh, that is dramatically larger than I need it to be.
My resource cycle and twin strike. Twin strike
There we go. Catherine's casting the net out wide, hoping it seems to get a couple shots at Rick without the Sinker Swarm in, and that's obviously going to be her victory condition, is to get in there, pull some damage off before dealing with everyone. Has the dorsal turret pointed to the right. As you can see, we've got that turret arc pointed there. I'm a terrible artist, but opening up those shots and then keeping that rock as cover for when these torrents turn in. Obviously, they're only 2 dice cannons, but those add up, especially with a reroll, because Sinker right now, you can see, is pointed front back, but that can easily and quickly change. Let's just check those belts. Again, we still don't have. Apparently I didn't actually start the bets. Try that again. I'm an idiot. I'll own that. I don't really like it, but fine. Oh, you're entirely right there, Robert. You know what? As I walked up, I've got full respect for that. Oh, some zero. I guess you missed when we were handing them out. I'll throw some out there, make sure everyone's got their seed money. It's going to be a vital first couple rounds. There, I can't have this. How's it going, Coach? We expect to see you later this week, my friend. I don't like how washed down everything is, but I give up. And it's just me right now. We'll have some more folks joining once the pods start lessening out. We've got Rick Olay obviously ready to jump on the Inquisitor there. Yeah, 0 or 1. Yeah, we reset everybody's whoopee for this weekend because your whoopies will actually be able to be used for your raffle tickets for the lovely ships we've got today. Now, let's just see. There we go. There you go, some. I gave you some of the ones we've been handing out. Yeah, I have a face for radio. Can I say? But man, it's fun to show up. And again, to anyone who finds their ways to Worlds, come find us. We're in the really dead center on the one side. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun, Padre.
Oh yeah, dude, my deck is so much fun to play. Not very fun to play against, but
What's that, Deviant?
Chopper 2 Engineers, AR.
If you bet before I realized I had made the command and not said it, it makes a difference.
It's actually like of all the like AR decks, what I like about it is that if you are against villain yellow, round 2, if you don't get like your Scruffy or whatever, you can take chopper discards for a bone dog. So you like play your turn normally, they play a couple events. You focus the chopper discard and like discard 3. And they're like, crap. And you're like, okay, here's my caster, and your yellow character's dead, and I won the game. So I had my game against Michael that I won. He was playing yellow Palpa or whatever. The final round of the game,
Well,
he just had Palpa left, and I had like.
We will happily see you again.
And I roll out
Obviously,
my
have
chopper
fun.
into a discard, and I go motivate.
And that sinker swing in, and you can see Paul is really casting his net.
No cards.
He's ready
Still killed me
to
much.
rumble.
I have 2 health left.
I expect we're going to see Sunter's got 2 choices here. He's got the hard one, turn in and try and sneak in, or Catherine may have turned out and bled to come around and wrap around. Both entirely valid options. I'm excited to see which way she wants to play the ship. It should be showing bets. It doesn't show you guys bets, so you don't know what you're betting against. I don't think it ever has. Yeah, it's showing bets. There are 160 whoopies have been bet by 3 people. It's bets with an S. Show me who has bet. No. I don't know, I break things, okay, Deviant? It's literally what I do. Pat and Mike build a nice system, but then they have lives, so I'm the one that takes it on the road. The bot also didn't 100% transfer right on being moved over to my computer.
Do you know how many rounds there are in this one? Ah, sweet. So, I am part of Nice Failure podcast from the West Country. We are putting on this event today. So, the way that the stream works, our sleep camera up here, it comes down. This part is zoomed in and it takes up this whole area, so anything you see in here will be invisible. So when you roll out your dice, doesn't matter where you roll it out, but if you can set it up there so that people can see it, if it's touching the weight, they can't really see it. So try to get it in the colors. Besides that, you can put little lights on your shirts.
And what are you playing? Han, Chopper, Chopper.
Okay, Sutra went with the bank. So Catherine has really gone full in with the plan of making Rick Olay's life a living hell. Which would also explain why everybody, specifically Suntir, went 3, knowing that if Rick was turning in, that turns off the ability. Here's boosting in, which will most likely be a 2. Might even be a 1, and hides behind a rock for all those other shots. A really nice positioning. I have no idea what the washdown tokens are. That's on our list for Mike.
Spain, outstanding. How do you like here? Yeah. King, straight here.
And here we've got dice.
Yeah. I live here.
2 hits and a crit, with a reroll into 3 and a crit. This is into Rick Olay from... And Rick is going to probably spend that evade. But he's going to save the focus. So, oh, he's spending the focus, so he's going to take 2. The token washout, if you can take a look at it. So that's big, getting both shields off. If she could have pushed through that crit, it would have been amazing, but Sunter's definitely doing work. It's important to note on this one, Catherine got the only up pair in the entire event right now. Just it's a damage card onto Sunter. Howdy, howdy, Rethus. How's it going? Welcome to our little world's family. Well, see, I'm an Imp fan, so I'm quite happy this is. This is going to be range 2. Catherine spent the force to roll 3 dice and got blanks. Sorry, got 1 hit. Spends the target lock. Thanks for the follow for 3 hits into Ricole. And that's 3 going through. That is huge. Taking Rick out after he only got 1 hull off Sunter. Betting is now closing, especially with that huge swing. Sinker's got no shot. This is going to be Kestel taking a dorsal turret shot into white, I assume, for a crit and 2 hits, spending the focus. Into a blank and focus. Paul's just debating whether or not to spend the focus. Obviously, he's got his own shots coming back. 2 and a crit. That's a damaged engine. Catherine has come into this match swinging, and it looks like has no intent on taking any quarter with this. This is not the sinker shot, so this must be a range 1 white into Kestel for 3. Catherine spends the force from Fifth Brother because she saved it. Takes 2. Oh, I'm incorrect. Suntir didn't take a damage. That was Kestel that took a damage garden shield. Kestel's at 2. This is yellow range 2 for 2 hits. Takes another 1. I think anyone asking this, you can ask anyone on that though, even if it ends up being a trade of Kestel for Rick. I don't even want to know what I said there. Yeah, I know, I'll fix it. You know what, Dave? I'm gonna give everyone a Carl but you. Just kidding. Example fixed. Thanks for fixing it. For 2, Kestel's down. 2 evades on Suntir. We'll get that scoreboard update. Yep. And we'll get that dice cam going. Huge turn. Hey, it's not my fault if you sent me the wrong address. Well, we do have a whole lot of different things to give away, but we'll get to those a little after the lunch break. Yeah. So lunch break will be after the 3rd round. We're on the 2nd. Aww. Thanks there, Dave. Padre, how many different accounts do you have? And how many of them are following? Because I like it. It's also a smart way of winning your Aether Sprite back.
Well, that was quick. Good luck. Thanks. You can play the game.
Now, Paul is definitely trying to cast as wide a net as possible, realizing that Suntir's got only a couple maneuvers here that keep it with arcs on. That being said, Suntir can also bank 3 in there, bump, and still get the focus. 6 rounds. That sinker is lovingly Paul getting right down on there. Top-notch player. There's a reason our friends over at 22nd and Thule awarded him the Paul Johnson Award for being the most wholesome person in X-Men. I really don't like the booth cam. I do a lot of things with my hands. Anyways, we got Inquisitor spending a force to supernatural reflexes. Barrel rolling to avoid the torrent. That's fine, keeping it up, Pat. Gotta keep you happy, I know. Going straight. I'm curious with her decision to do that, but I get it. I could see a potential boost out the corner here. Potential boost to try and minimize. Nope, just going to token up. Oh, and here Suntir's going to rock and roll right on by. If this doesn't bump, no, it's definitely bumping. Paul has done a great job here about casting this net and ensuring no matter what he's got maximum arcs on ship. And see, if it was me, I'd call a judge on this one only for the train tracking, because final position is going to be imperative as to whether or not Suntir gets a focus or not, and it looks like Suntir won't be getting the focus. For those of you unaware, Suntir's pilot ability is at the start of activation. If there is a ship in your bullseye arc, you can acquire a focus. It's not even performing the focus action, which allows you to old school token stack a little bit. I could be wrong. It might just overlap that bottom right tip right there. I can't draw much of a straight line, but actually, doesn't look like it. They'd know better. They're there. This is a crit from the Inquisitor. Spending a force to modify it to hit crit, and this is in. That is a hit and a crit going through into yellow with a direct hit. Nothing on the return shot. Sinker reroll for a single hit. Measuring to see if the ability is there. Spending the focus. 3 into Suntir. Suntir takes 1. I've seen that situation go a lot worse. Sinker reroll. Spend the focus. Another 1 into 3. This will be... Is that a Suntir? That's a Suntir.
X-Wing Silent Pod X, please report to the Silent Table. X-Wing Silent Pod X, report to the Silent Table.
And this looks like it's probably white. Oh, thanks, Punk. Measuring to see if it's within Sinker's ability. Rerolls into 3. And evades everything thanks to the wonder of token stacking. Regen 1 force, so 1 remaining, which means there's no dice mods if she chooses to supernatural. Which might be a very valid move after we find out where these all are going.
Attention X-Wing Last Chance Qualifier players, you have 30 minutes remaining in round 2. 30 minutes remain for round 2 for X-Wing Last Chance Qualifiers.
It was a great effort. As well, I gotta be honest, we've all been there. it's a strong mental game when you get up paired right off the get-go. And then you're going in already fighting against yourself. Catherine did an amazing first couple of turns, got the engagement she wanted. This turn just hurt. The trade, Rick for Kestel and half a Torrent, was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It was exactly what you wanted and needed to see. All in all, I can still see a lot of MOV being carved down in here, which means very good chance of still making the cut and being here tomorrow.
You can't get them, but if it wasn't, 5 points.
Happy to see a stream regular come on and give it a good show. But then, I mean, it's still anybody's game. I've seen the Inquisitor do crazy things, but these Torrents are amazing blockers, and Paul knows how to fly them. But a Supernatural Inquisitor is a slippery beast. I could potentially see the barrel roll to the left and then a hard one. But that's still probably going to leave 3 arcs, and the arc is a beast in and of itself.
X-Wing side event Pod X, could I get Michelle and Jill to the side event table, please?
And that barrel roll is really cutting off the runaway. This Talon roll. Oh, no, it's just a hard 3, but he's doing it the classy way to avoid having to mark another ship. Top notch. This is a very bright room. I will give them credit for that. And bumping in there. Sort of playing the game of which arcs do you want to be in. And speaking of arcs, big old sinker coming along. I'm quite excited to see where Catherine is going to go this turn, because there are a couple options open. Here, you can see she's getting a good view of the board in an attempt to figure out where to Supernatural. It all depends on what she dialed in, and I've got no idea. I have no idea what I would do in that spot. Oh, run into the hills. I'm not exactly sure what the plan is here, but I can see a potential barrel roll hard one. I didn't think it was possible, but Catherine managed to evade most of the arcs and at least get distance. In terms of options to survive, it was a good one, and those torrents are in an awkward spot. Paul tried to trigger a trap, and Catherine just said, nah, I'm going to blaze my own trail. I'm going to use one for the yarns. I'm going to spend the focus not to take damage. Range 3 it looks like. 2 hits. Ooh. Not what you want to hear. Pat, I haven't had a chance to even go look for breakfast yet. Lunch break will be a lunch break. And back to dials they go. Five on one and only took 2 shields. That is definitely a solid, not trade, but a way to be. So, I could be wrong, but really, in a lot of ways, the only option would try that again. Really, you need. Oh, that's got to be thicker. You've got to do the barrel roll to the right, and then probably hard one further out, or we could see a hard one in. So you could even end up with something like that. I don't know what Patreon money is, Pat. I'm just here because I like streaming. It's fun. I get to get made fun of by folks in all different kinds of countries. We don't even joke, Deviant. And here, Paul is going to barrel roll in. And cut off some of those options. Yeah, honestly, the LCQ as an event is one of the most exciting because everything's a bubble match. Everything. They are playing for their ability to stay in the tournament. They're playing to make the first cut. Top 128. Which is a little less than everyone's expecting, but still a good number of people. And away the Inquisitor goes. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, and Catherine's going with the turn away option, which is going to keep the distance. Oh, welcome to the club. I got no idea what the faction spread's looking right so far there, Scurvy. Looking around, there is a whole lot. A little bit of everything. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of Nantex in my walking around. So to confirm, we've had Scum, Republic, Imps. Sorry, thanks for smacking that follow button. Is your game done already?
Eh? My game's done.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going very good. Can they hear me? But then don't worry about it. No, they shouldn't really hear me.
Okay.
Maybe on Friday I'll come speak to you.
Oh,
Okay?
on Friday?
Because they're not doing X-Wing, they're doing Destiny.
Oh,
I've got no idea.
if you, hey, oh, would you be up for that? Doing something?
Yeah, well, I won't. What?
Well, Friday's my play day, so I'm short guys.
All right.
We'll talk at a
That
later
won't be
date.
the whole day.
No, not at all. I've got
Yeah.
a couple of guys that are willing to do blocks,
Sure.
and I've got one guy who's willing to sit for the whole thing, but I don't want to leave him alone all day because it's kind of mean.
Yeah. We'll give you that in there.
So that is Andreas.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got a bunch of the different guys that are doing it. Did up an Aether Sprite. We'll talk. For those of you that weren't aware, that is the lovely favorite individual from. That is Simon from First Earth. Arguably, probably, yeah, top X-Wing stream. I'll admit he does a lot better than, puts a lot more effort in. There's a lot of folks do a lot of good work. I'm really liking Catherine's fighting for this. There's a good chance she's going to keep the MOV here. As long as the Inquisitor doesn't take one more damage.
Creates a plate restriction to put a authority in, like it said today, so it's gonna. I just wanted to check.
How's it going?
How's it going?
One of my favorite Nordic individuals.
Yeah. Well, how's it going for them?
Really good turn for the Imps.
Okay.
First two.
Yeah.
Traded Kestel for half of a Gold Squadron and Rick.
Okay.
It's a good trade. The next turn, Soontir for nothing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
But she's managed to dodge most arcs, stay out of a lot of it. And
Yeah. Hi everyone.
How go the pods?
Yeah, I went 3-1, 2-1 now. So we are going to have some to eat, and then we're going to play a pod.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you ever need a Phantom 8th, I'm always game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Have a good one. See you
You
later.
too.
Have you? Yeah, you watched them.
Oh yeah. They're starting to come together.
Nice.
Oh, I fully admit, we do this for fun. And I've used it again. He's just tightening that nut, leaving less and less space for Catherine to maneuver, hoping for that block and action deny, so Inquisitor can't run away. It's a very valid play. And it's just taking a little bit to bring those other guys around. Oh, Pat, I was going to be down here anyways, because Jeremiah's playing in the LCQ. He's 0-1, but we have faith in him.
Every other deck I could play, I feel like I fry my brain after like 9, whatever.
With 12 minutes left, this is a nail biter. Because especially when most 3 and 3 is going to make MOV is going to be the decider.
I don't know what deck I could play for 9 rounds straight.
I'm not a salesman, Pat. I've never been. Oh, and that arc dodging the rock. It's going to take him out of the action and only make the rear, the butt gun relevant. I'm wondering if we'll see a boost here. I'm not positive it fits. Oh, someone just smacked a Destiny camera by accident. Nah, I think it's fine. We've got a supernatural reflexes. That boost might fit. That boost would be off the board.
10 minutes remaining in round 2. X-Wing, last chance qualifier.
Round 3, this might be a bump.
In round 2.
Oh, looks like it's going to sneak just past. Unfortunately, it's taken the boost action already this turn, so it can't boost again. But it's only in, looks to be 2 arcs. Oh. No. Looks like it's in all 3. Oh, thanks for the sub, friend. So, it looks like a focus. Let's get that dice cam back up. Measuring Inquisitor into the arc. For a hit and crit to go through. It's 2 shields off Sinker. Sinker returning the shot. Range 2.
How's life over here in high society? Fancy. Some good games.
For 2. Ooh, takes no damage there. Sinker reroll. Spends the focus for 1. Safe. This looks like it's range 1.
I feel so bad running 40-40
The reroll into 2. Catherine needs natties here.
I thought it was like, oh, you're doing the chopper.
She did not get them.
Sorry.
And that is game. I'm going to go talk to our lovely players.
My chopper.
Thanks for joining us.